everybody. It's Debbie here and welcome back to my crafty den. So I am working on my fall ATC number 6. I think this is number 6. So I'm going to do some more paper layering today. So I want to show you kind of how you can do something that's another one that's very simple and easy with layering your paper. And so I'm going to use, this paper is very thin, but it has like a satiny, it's textured a little wee bit, and it has a satiny feel to it, but it's thin. So I want to put it on this ATC card. I should learn by now to put my glue bottles upside down, shouldn't I? So I'm keeping the spout right on here so I can spread it around but not make it very thick. I don't want it very thick. And I'm using, instead of my school glue that I regularly use for my my paper crafting, I'm using the tacky glue today because it's not quite as wet. I'll leave that down. Now this paper, I believe I looked at it before. Is this the right one? I thought I had one that was like pretty much the exact same size as this card. I guess I'll put it on this way. There. So I've got lots. And I just liked this for its, this is just, not much of this will show, I don't think, when I'm done. But I liked it because it was nice and dark. And it's muted and has this texture and it's satiny. And I just liked it. So I kind of have an idea with this one. It's going to be fairly simple. And so I'm going to layer. And I'm just going to layer and layer and layer bits and things, and yeah. So the first thing I'm going to do is take this piece of paper, because it says, it's got these words on it, so I don't know if you can see it or if the glare is too much in the light, but it's got fall, happiness, laughter, fun, thankful, acorns, pumpkin pie. So it's from the spice collection, again, the pumpkin spice collection. So this will cover half of that. Yeah, so this is going to be a quickie, I think. Very simple, very easy. I did the other one a little while ago, my number 5, I believe. And yeah, went and had a break and had some dinner and back in my craft room now. And I thought I was going to clean this all up and move on to another project, and thought, no, it is almost 7 o'clock and I'm going to put it away for the night, I think. Whoops, garbage. It's got glue on it, so garbage. So there, so see what we have. And I like the contrast. I like that this is muted and blended, and this is crisp and clean, the print. So then on here, this will be my top corner. So on here, I am going to layer. I cut a little bit of this print paper out, and it kind of looks like a bit of a stamp. I should get those scissors and I trim that other side. Here they are. So all I'm using is these, and I actually think that these were, I've had these for years. I can't even remember where I bought them. There. So trim that down just a little. So I'm going to put this like this, and then I'm going to put this piece across like this and layer it on top. Then I'm going to take, I might actually take a piece of this and put it behind first. Maybe like this. like that maybe. Oh, this has got to go up higher because I want more of this to show, I think. Yeah, we'll see. We're going to see. So I'll start with this piece. Yeah. And I'm going to put it down top right side. So then, so I know I want this. Maybe like that. So this is just a cluster. I'm just building a cluster of paper. Like that. And then I'm going to put another piece down. And I like this little piece because it's got some rose gold on it. And I was thinking of putting it, so I think what I'm going to do is, where's these scissors? I'm going to trim this down like that so that it kind of mimics that. And gives the edges some shape. Yes, like that. Just like that. It's all personal preference. I wouldn't, when I do these, I don't expect anybody to kind of go out and duplicate what I'm making. But, so see how they're all layered and all little bits and pieces. So now I want some thread, I think. What can I use? Oh, I know what I'll use. I've got a little bit of this orange twine that's almost that color. And I'm going to just pull a couple of the threads off. Where to go? So pull that one off. They're all the same, just whichever one I can get a hold of. Maybe these two. There. Like that. Cut that. And double it. I'm going to tie it in a little knot. There. Okay, I need another little round. A little round. Ooh, I know what would be cool. Where's that rose gold paper? I have this rose gold polka dot paper. Where is my 1-inch punch? It's right over here. I wonder if I can get a dot. Just a dot. Kind of looks a bit like an eye. Maybe I'll just cut that out. I just want the rose gold dot. So I hate fussy cutting, and I'm not a color in the lines type of person, and trying to cut something out on the line is just about as bad. But it'll work. I just want this little rose gold piece to cover over the knot and hold that thread down. There. Just like that. You know what? Put that there. I'm going to put some hot glue on this. I'm going to put some hot glue on this. There. It'll stick it down better. There. So I have that. And then I have a butterfly, some stickers. See these stickers? And I absolutely love this kind of turquoise colored butterfly. And it kind of looks fall to me too. So I'm going to take this butterfly. I'm going to put it I want to separate these a little bit. There. I want to put it kind of like this. There. See, to me, all of these layers and everything are just, they just create interest. And I like that. I like the jumble, the mix of it. I like the bits of shine. So I have this, and I want to add some words. So I have my Tim Holtz, what are these? The Tim Holtz Small Talk. And I'm wondering if I want to go with some of the black on here, or do I want to go with the white? It's hard to know, but maybe the white with a black outline, or maybe the black with a white outline. No. I love this. I love this saying. It says, when nothing is sure, everything is possible. So I'm going to cut it up. Where's my little scissors? And put it on here in bits. So when nothing is sure, like that, everything is possible. There, get that down really, really good. Then I'm going to take my black pen, one of my black pens, this one I think, and this is the Faber-Castell Pitt pen, and I am going to edge. I think this is running out. It's skipping. Aw, that makes me sad. It just means I can't find these around here. So it just means I'm going to have to go on Amazon. It's so far for me to drive to go to either a dollar store, a Dollarama. The closest store that has anything decent for crafting is the Dollarama. And it's an hour from me, and it's the closest store. So I don't get to go all the time. And of course, it's not going to have a Pitt pen. It's not going to have these Faber-Castells. Or, yeah, so I use Amazon a lot. I finally decided to go with Amazon Prime and get the free shipping, because I order enough on there that the cost of what I pay in shipping a year would more than pay for the Prime anyway. And it just makes it easier for me to track where my order is. And sometimes you get stuff and it's, you get a certain percentage off because you go to order it and it's got the Prime. And so, yeah, I've decided Amazon Prime's the way to go. I finally caved and did it. And I was talking to my daughter-in-law a while back, and she was telling me that she did it, you know, a bit ago, and that she's been saving money because she's just been ordering household things right to the door, and it just makes life easier for her. She doesn't have to go out of town to shop. It's delivered. She's happy with it, she said. So yeah, I did it. Oh my goodness, 5 minutes. Look at me, 5 minutes, and I've made a mess. So I'm going to edge this. First of all, I'm going to hold this back before I do this side. There. There, I like this one. I like this one. What do you think? Simple, easy, just layered paper. Lots of layered paper. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With the thread is 6, 7, 8 with the butterfly layers on there. And then my sentiment. And I love it. So I'm going to put my eyelet in. Let me grab my setter. And it's dark. This one's dark, so I think I'm going to use a darker eyelet. Well, that's not a darker one. That came out of there. This is the darkest one I have. Yeah, so I'm going to use that one. So I'm going to cut it, or I'm going to punch my hole, top left-hand corner. And I'm going to put my eyelet in and set it. Oops. Oh, before I do that, I forgot after I did that with the last one. I'm going to grab so I took this little pad of paper. I'm sure it was from the dollar store. And I took my artist trading card stamp and I stamped a bunch of the pages. So I have a little book of already pre-stamped pages for my cards. So yeah. So this is the information. According to the artist trading card stamp, this is the information that we want to put on the back. So I'm going to stick this down. Cut it out. And then I am going to set that eyelet. Oops, I trimmed a little bit of my orange off. Well, it's okay. So let me do this again. I've got something stuck in there so I can't see. Do I have a... I always usually have something on my... Is that small enough to go in there? Nope. This will be. So, there. Look at all that paper I had stuck in there. I couldn't see. If you can see through the hole, then you can see where you've already stamped your... There. I wanted it in the same place. I didn't want two holes. There. So, yeah, I love that thing. It's so easy to set those. I had them, I always had them before and I used them, but I only used them when I really, really, really thought it was necessary, because I had one of those little things that you had to hit with a hammer and to set them, and I hated it. So I now have another card for my little fall series, and I think it's as cute as can be. So if you like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't mind, I'd love you to comment and share. And by all means, if you're not already, subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day, everybody, and bye-bye for now.